Hey everybody, my name is Jordan. I am a real estate broker. I own an apartment locating company. I've been in this industry for the last 10 years and I wanted to do a little, market update or just give an update about what's going on in our industry right now. So, if you have not been under a rock, you know that there has been a lot of lawsuits that have been in the real estate industry, whether it be about real estate agents' commissions or also about like price fixing of rental rates. Like there is a lot of things going on in our industry, and there's a lot of things changing. Like a lot of people are leaving the industry, to be honest. I've talked to a lot of other brokers who are also like not even hiring agents, not even allowing agents to do certain types of activities because everything is really scary in the real estate industry. And I wanted to make a video about my perspective of it and what I feel like is coming, the outlook that I have on all of it. So change is good. I always believe that change and moving and shifting is good. And I think that with all of these changes in the real estate industry, I think it's going to be, I'm laughing because like a lot of people are saying this right now, and I believe it. There's so many people that go into real estate because they think it's like a get rich quick scheme, or they think that like, oh, I can just get my license and I'm going to become a millionaire. Or like a lot of people just think that real estate is the go-to career for like to try to make money, or if you're having like a midlife crisis or you hate your career, a lot of people just go into real estate. And I think that with the shifts and changes in the real estate industry, a lot of people are going to stop doing real estate, or it's going to be harder to become a real estate agent. And I think that that is great for those of us who actually enjoy real estate, who actually have a passion for it. Me personally, I do apartment locating. Like I have done residential, I've been in property management, I've worked with investors. Like I have done a lot of different areas of real estate, but I really love apartment locating. And I love apartment locating for a lot of different reasons. And I think apartment locating is becoming a lot more attractive to people that want to keep their license because they feel like I worked really hard to get my real estate license. I spent a lot of money, but I don't want to sell houses. Apartment locating is becoming even more attractive than ever because it is a very casual, what I would deem as like safe side of the industry. And to me, it's really mainly about marketing and networking and also customer service, I would say. So I think apartment locating is like a really great avenue to get into if you're not already in it. There's a lot of people that come to me and they're curious about apartment locating, or now more than ever, a lot of residential agents are coming and wanting to join our brokerage or wanting to take our training programs because apartment locating is just like a really great use of your license if you're not doing real estate full time, or if you want to bring in another aspect of your real estate business. And so everything that's going on with all of the lawsuits, all of the shifts and changes and the people that are leaving real estate, I just wanted to make a video about like, don't sleep on the apartment locating industry. There is definitely money to be made, whether you are just an agent doing apartment locating, or if you are somebody who is going to grow a business and grow a team or a company of apartment locators. One of the largest apartment locating company, I believe I read that they're doing like $22 million a year. And that's a lot of money. Like people think that apartment locating is not anything, that you can't make money. But the reality is with apartment locating, people are moving usually every year. And these apartments are paying anywhere from half a month's rent, usually 1 month's rent, or sometimes 1.5 months rent to us as agents as a referral. And so me personally, I love apartment locating because I really like marketing. I'm really great at networking. I love social media. I love content creation. And that's what I thrive in. So apartment locating is really a really great way for me to tap into the things that I love and that I'm great at, which is like marketing and social media and just networking and meeting people. I used to work on site. I was at one point working on site at like apartment buildings. I've worked at Class C properties and not great areas. I've worked at luxury high rises in downtown. I've worked at a lot of different types of communities. which gives me a lot of knowledge about like the back end of helping a client move into an apartment. However, the majority of people that are apartment locators know nothing about apartments. They just are great at getting online and searching for what someone is looking for. And that's what we do as apartment locators, is we find somebody the type of apartment that they're looking for. We all know that if you're in Texas or if you're in a state like Georgia or Colorado that has a lot of apartment communities, there are thousands of apartment communities, and it's a job to locate a apartment. There's so many different options, and the prices change all the time and the specials change all the time. So it makes sense why there's people that are doing apartment locating. And not to mention, most of these management companies who own or manage these apartment communities, they don't really have huge marketing departments within their corporate, believe it or not. So they depend on locators to get their buildings filled up. It's just kind of like a two-way street. We bring them clients, they pay us, and it's just like it works and everybody's happy. And this has been an industry that's been going on for a long time. I have, like, those of you guys that are in our Facebook group, we do have a Facebook group that has 3,500 people right now that's for locators and leasing agents. There's people in those groups that have been doing apartment locating for 40 or 50 years. So apartment locating is not a new industry. It is a established thing. People have been doing it a long time. Yes, it's changing all the time, but I would not say it's like changing nearly as quick as the real estate, the actual like residential or commercial side of real estate. So if you've been considering getting into real estate, or if you're already licensed and you have your and you don't want to do residential anymore because of all of the stuff that's going on, consider apartment locating. Like, don't give up on your license. We don't know what's going to happen. Things are always shifting and changing in life, not just in real estate, but everything is always changing. So I always urge people, if you already went and got your license, do not give up your license. Don't let it go inactive to where you eventually have to pay a bunch of money or go back to real estate school in order to reactivate it if you decide to do apartment locating or to do real estate in any sort 5 years, 10 years down the road. I personally, those of you guys that know, I have a coaching program to help people learn about apartment locating and also to teach people about social media and how to attract clients, how to get those clients to convert into people that are helping you make commission. Essentially, I'd like to look at apartment locating as a really just great content creators. So those of you guys that know, I have a coaching program. I also own a real estate brokerage that is apartment locating based. So whether you're somebody who wants to do apartment locating, or if you want to just hang your license with us because you don't want your license to go inactive. Like, I have people that are full-time, part-time, people that are experienced, people are brand new. I also have an option for you guys that I want to teach other people what I've been doing for the past 10 years with my real estate license, which a lot of people think is not a lucrative side of real estate. But as somebody who has been a part of leadership or ownership for residential companies as well, a lot of apartment locators are making a lot more money than residential agents because it's a lot more of a casual transaction. People trust you a lot more if they just meet you online to help them find an apartment. Whereas if you are a stranger, am I going to allow you to help me buy the biggest investment that I will probably ever make, which is a home? So apartment locating is just a lot more easy, in my opinion, for so many different reasons. You can do it remotely. I was a digital nomad for 2 years and was able to build a business while living out of the country and do apartment locating. So it's a great, great place to be in. So if you've been thinking about either not getting your license, or you want to like make your license inactive, or if you've been like kind of worried about the industry, like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? I will give you my opinion that I think apartment locating, this is actually a great time to get into apartment locating, or even start an apartment locating brokerage or business or team, because a lot of agents are becoming apartment locators. The apartment complexes they're not stopping paying us. Like, they are paying us. They're paying us. If not, like, even I feel like a year ago, like, the commission started to go down a bit, but the apartments, they're back at their normal commission. So I just want to make a video about like the market update about what's going on in the world right now. We're at the end of 2024 and apartment locating is still thriving just as it was 10 years ago when I got started. So if you're interested in any of our training programs, or if you're interested in becoming an apartment locator or hanging your license with us, go to schoolofapartmentlocating.com. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. I'm going to be posting a lot more training videos on this channel. I am kind of trying to go away from posting property videos and wanting to go more so towards training. So please comment. I want to know your thoughts about the market. Are you scared about the market, or are you optimistic? I want to know below, and I'll see y'all in the next video.